Hey guys, this morning I was feeling a little certain kind of way and just felt inspired to maybe share part of my personal story with you, some things that I go through now, some things I think about, and something I'll probably continue to work through for the rest of my life and still have the feels. But let me start from the beginning. Right now, I am 39 years old. I do not have children. I'm married at home with my husband. But that's now. I will start in 2011. I went to go get my vision checked and realized I couldn't see my peripherals. And so the doctor sent me to a neurologist, neuro-optics, something or other. We did an MRI. Turns out I had a pituitary tumor. And your pituitary is right here. It controls all of your hormones for your body. Basically what was going on was I had like a golf ball sized tumor sitting on my optic nerve. Your optic nerves are like this, like an X, and it was sitting on my optic nerve. And we had to get a solution for that. Otherwise, the detriment would be I would lose my vision completely. So I was in my 20s when that happened, and that was life altering. But ended up getting the surgery done. And I didn't realize this, but a snowball effect of health issues happened after that. Because your pituitary handles all of your hormones, any slight movement, any change, any touch could alter your hormones and the way your body works. And I did not know that. In 2017, I decided to go to the doctor to say, hey, I think I want to start planning a family. What's going on? Why isn't my body working the right way? He said, you are no menses. I hadn't had my menstrual cycle in several years. I ignored it, thinking that, hey, it's just my hormones. I'm busy, I'm stressed, just not paying attention to my health, which ended up being a huge detriment because of that also discovered I had osteoporosis. But basically the biggest issue was my body. Since that surgery, a side effect that occurred is my body is in permanent menopause. It doesn't work normally anymore. So the doctor said that because I have osteoporosis and my body doesn't produce progesterone and estrogen, I now needed to take those hormones to regulate my body. No choice. Have to do it every single day. And for me, I don't like taking medicine every day. I like to heal naturally, do things to work on myself naturally, working out, things like that. But I thought, hey, you know what? Let me do this. It's going to kick my body into gear. Until, we started doing fertility treatment. And so I stopped taking those medicines. And I had to do fertility treatment because it wasn't kicking my body into gear, and I didn't understand. And for those of you who have been through fertility treatment, whether you're a man or a woman, maybe you're helping somebody through it, it is extremely tough on mentally, physically, and emotionally, especially when it's not working. And you try and you try and you try. And I did that for 2 years. And I still wondered, okay, do I have to go back on these hormones? And it wasn't until about maybe a year ago that it hit really hard. Because I always thought, okay, my body's going to eventually just go. And the doctor said, no, Roxanne, I'm so sorry. Let me be clear with you. You will never have children without medical intervention. This is your only way. And after 2 years of being beat up with hormones and shots and doctor's appointments and needles in your arms and everything, I was just completely drained. And that absolutely just kind of wiped out a lot from me. And when you go through life every day and you see people with kids and you're like, damn, I wish I could have that. Or you meet people and they say, hey, do you have kids? And you say, no, I don't. I say, no, I don't. Me, I ain't saying that. And they said, oh, well, why not? Well, I finally got to a point where I could say, well, I can't. I physically can't. I have an issue. And then they want to offer advice. Like, oh, well, what have you tried? Have you seen this doctor? Have you gone there? Have you tried these supplements? I'm not interested in that. I've moved on in my life. And, well, what about adoption? Have you thought of that? Why don't you guys try that? Or maybe you could have a surrogate, or have this, or have that. And it's just all these judgments coming at you, and it can be really, really tough. And that's just like the emotional piece of it. I still now have to take hormones for the rest of my life until my body actually goes into menopause. So I've been feeling menopause for over 13 years now, and I will then deal with it afterwards. So that's a whole nother chapter of my life that I'm going to have to address at some point. Who knows when. But, you know, this is just a reminder that you really don't know what somebody's going through. You don't know what they've had in the past or what they're dealing with for that day. Like I said, this is something that has happened, but it doesn't mean that it's not something that I won't still have to deal with every day and like try to move forward, address, love myself, and know that there is a purpose for everything. But hopefully you guys can be there to support someone else, love someone, help them through what they've gone through, and help them through the next steps. But I just want to say thank you all for letting me share. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Have a great day.